Hey, welcome to New Jump City, everybody, where we recap the week in American and Japanese sequential art. I am your host, Christian, the unbiased king, Espinal, and joining me in person again, it is the man, the myth, the legend. It is Joshua, Gangsta Time Cole.
Well, it's called Partner, but it should be called Gangsta Time.
What's good, everybody listening? What up, Chris? What's good, Brian?
Oh, yeah. Brian is also here in person. Say hello to the people, Brian.
Hello, I am Big News Brian.
Yeah, Brian has officially assimilated into the singularity, and he is now an android. So give it up to him. Very excited to have you. Yeah, I'm very excited for today's show. All of the manga were bangers today. So excited to get into them. So let's get into plugs. You could find me at the Chris Espinal on Twitter and Instagram. Joshua Cole, where can they find you?
At JD Cole_37. That's on Instagram as well.
And
on Twitter at NYChillin. That's with an EN, not an ING.
Oh yeah, Brian. Oh, Brian. He is loading at the moment. Well, never mind. Brian, you can find at b.esp on Twitter and Instagram. And if he's streaming, which he will be soon, hopefully, you can catch him there on twitch.tv/itspunchline. Yeah, you can follow the show itself at New Jump City on Twitter and Instagram. Follow us on Twitter, especially because we do a really good chapter of the week poll every week, and we got one this time, and this time it didn't end in a tie, so yay for us. So yeah,
Vote
follow
for
us.
Black Clover.
No, don't just vote for Black Clover. We're supposed to be impartial, Robot Brian. But yeah, vote for whatever series you want. The poll usually goes up on the Sunday when the chapters are released officially on Viz. And you can check it out on there. You can email us at newjumpcitypod@gmail.com with any questions, suggestions, anything you guys want us to talk about during the show. And please comment if you want to communicate with us that way. That's also a good way to do it. Comment, like, subscribe on YouTube. I've been very much appreciating it. We've been growing a little more. Let's keep the growing going. So check us out on there. You could also subscribe to us on any audio platforms that you listen to, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Pandora, wherever you listen to podcasts, we are on there. And I think that's it. Oh, the audio version of the podcast usually goes up before the video version. So check us out on there. And without further ado, I think that's it. I think we can get into the show. Let's get into it. Spoiler alerts ahead. Do the thing, Brian.
Pere. Gotcha.
One Piece. This is One Piece chapter 1042. The victor needs no epithet. Little cover page story continuation. Oven is taking the Vince smokes that were captured away in his book, but he's peeping, looking a little suspicious there. I wonder what he's thinking in that weird oven head of his.
Maybe he's noticing that gang beige thing on her shoulder.
No, that's not gang beige.
That's not?
Thing. No. It's that's always been her, like, little helper friend.
Oh.
She's got this weird, like, sentient jelly that...
Does it not look like...
It does. It looks
Right.
like gangbang, but it's not. I think his name is Nitro, but I could be wrong.
What did you say? Take Niji and Yonji to Whole Cake Island. Where are they now?
Toto Land. There's, like, different territories within Big Mom's whole island.
Okay. And Whole Cake is the home island, basically.
Yeah, it's basically, home base for them. But anyway, we open up with the first basement level. I guess the action's already over. X-Drake stabs CP0 guy in the back. And he's just like, explain yourself, Drake, as he's bleeding out. And Drake is like, this is what my justice tells me to do. And he says, then I am envious of you. And then he does his shave thing, and then he just stabs X-Drake in the trachea with his finger. It is fucked up.
Yeah, he's probably not dead because he's a dinosaur.
Yeah,
the most durable creature in existence. But in One Piece world anyway.
Yeah.
But I think he's out for now.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not going to be a player going forward, I imagine.
This guy got stabbed in the back.
Yeah, he's good though. I mean, I guess like CP0 guy, he's got to be somewhat tough.
Yeah, dinosaurs and government officials, the toughest guys of them all.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I guess he gets moving. We get a little scene with the Flower Capital as everybody is sending their skyboats up into the sky.
Yes, many skyboats up in the sky, just like Luffy is sending many punches.
Yeah, as we cut
to Kaido's body.
Yeah, as we cut over to the rooftop of Onigashima, and Luffy is constantly just barraging Kaido with punches. And it doesn't seem to be affecting Kaido all that much because he's like, just stop.
Yeah, right. It doesn't. It looks like it's just more annoying him than hurting him.
Yeah,
which is not a good look.
Yeah, it's not good. And it turns out Kaido's also a master of observation haki, as he can also kind of see into the future as well. As we can see, the two of them trade blows left and right. It's a very cool sequence of action. He like chomps Luffy and like basically eats him and then spits him out in the sky and then just blasts him with the blast breath. Luffy survives that in this cool thing where he's just like flying through the air. He like hits him with the Overkong gun. And they start talking about how like, about like Kaido's basically fucking up all of Wano, and Kaido's like, good, they fucking deserve it. They're losers, dude. They're weaklings who shun violence, casualties who found glory in death. And I've seen plenty of losers and vanquished here, and they all have their excuses. Luffy contests that the samurai are strong, and he's like, strong or just stubborn? The victor needs no epithet. So which are you?
So what does that actually mean, an epithet?
It means like I guess a descriptor. So, like strong, stubborn. What he means, if you're the victor, you're just the victor. Nobody says a strong victor.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Or they can say whatever the fuck they want, but what really matters is that you won.
Yeah, they were strong, but they still lost. But yeah, Luffy hits him a good one. He like as he's loading up another blast breath, Luffy like clenches his jaw shut and it causes him to explode, like the jaw to explode from the inside.
Ah, yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The art's been it's been a little hard to kind of catch everything.
Yeah,
a little harder than usual, honestly.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
little
I've
busy.
just lost my touch. Yeah, that's the word. It's pretty busy, but I mean, I guess it only makes it better when you read it multiple times, so you could see things, see newer things. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Kaido answers back with the Thunder Bellow Bagua.
I think he said bellow by accident.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think it's just like a super special version of the Thunder Bagua.
I guess. This is One Piece. It doesn't have to look different for it to be different.
Yeah.
Right?
He's like, this is me hitting you for real.
Yeah, it's more serious than the regular Thunder Bagua.
And he, like Luffy for a minute, actually loses his breath. He has to hold like the steam in from his Gear 4th in order to prevent him from leaving it. But he did survive it, so good on Luffy.
Yeah.
And Kaido is just like looking crazed. He's in his bloodthirsty drunk mode. And Luffy yells out that, man, he's got one more hit left in him. And if that doesn't work, then he's lost. And they both go over to clash. But then what happens? Fucking CP0 guy comes in, suicide mission. He's like, he does his iron body and he holds Luffy's arm long enough for Kaido to swing his club down. as Kaido actually starts to get flashbacks as to the way he defeated Odin.
I forgot all about that, actually, so that was much needed.
Yeah. And Luffy takes the Thunder Bellow Bagua straight again, and Kaido just has this, like, fucking distraught look in his eyes. He is fucked up about this. He is absolutely befuddled by this shit, man. And that's where the chapter ends. Luffy has seemingly lost. And with that being said, let's get into thoughts. Josh, what did you think about this chapter?
I liked it. Like, you know, it was really busy. It's just been a fight between Luffy and Kaido. But I want to talk a lot about the last page. Like I said, it kind of reminded me that moment happened. And it kind of... I started thinking about Kaido, like, all right, you know, look at all this shit he's been talking about the samurai, about how them being defeated and all that. I think that's him projecting, you know, because he knows how hard, you know, what a samurai actually represents from Wano, and how, you know, this dude really just embodied that. Like, sure, you know, not every single civilian in Wano was about that life. I mean, you know, that's usually the case in everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. But like, just that spirit that challenged him and probably would have beat him. I mean, it was, I don't know about you guys, but it was looking like he was about to lose. Yeah. I mean, he hit that, he cut that X open on his chest, and then, Kaido was like, whoa, shit.
Oh, jeez.
Damn, Ugh. What is this? I ain't feel no pain like this since Rocks or Whitebeard. Whoever they fought.
Whoever.
Yeah. Rocks was on his team. I forgot.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It should have been maybe Roger.
It just kind of reframed all of that. I think I don't think he really feels that way about the samurai. I think he's projecting. I think that's why he's been suicidal, because he knows this whole time he's supposed to be a dead man. He's supposed to be dragging sushi.
Definitely.
Yeah. Uncooked raw.
Yeah.
And the same thing, history is repeating itself. Although, I will say this, guys. It was looking like Luffy was going to lose this exchange unless there was just shonen, like pure shonen exceptionalism out of Luffy, you know? But, I don't know. The writing on the wall was saying, like, Luffy is, like, overmatched still. Which makes sense, because he just started learning some of these techniques. But, you know, whatever. This is... I really like how Oda drew his face. I think that he clearly expressed the regret, and how, like, I think I got all of that from just these two panels. You know, all of that thought about Kaido and his inner turmoil and his bravado, etc., etc.
Yeah. Is that all your thoughts?
Yeah, I guess so.
Brian, do you happen to have any thoughts about this?
Luffy got knocked the fuck out, Lamau.
He sure did.
Well, those are astute observations, Brian.
Can't he see the future? He should have been able to see this dude pull up. What good is
Maybe he can't use it concurrently with, like, all this shit going on. Like, he's also trying to keep, like, the Ryu hockey focused. So maybe, like, it's a little more difficult to use armament plus the Ryuo plus this plus the observation. But Brian, continue your thoughts.
That's actually the theory people have for next chapter.
About what? About basically, is this going back to how some the fan base is kind of split on, like, how they're gonna lose or if they're gonna win? Is that what you're referencing? Okay, so basically the theory is, yep, we're about to go see this. That's what's about to happen. We're about to go down the line of the Straw Hats lose this one. Whoa, shock.
Kaido seeing the future and preventing a false victory for Kaido.
Whoa. Damn, Robot Brian.
He did say I could see the future too.
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be some intense ass. I mean, whose what observation hockey was that good that they could see into the future?
Katakuri.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Donut Man really is top 5, isn't he? He really is. He's stronger than Big Mom and Kaido, isn't he?
Well, I wouldn't say all that.
I know, I'm just dragging it because of Greg at work.
But Brian, do you have any further thoughts beyond that?
Wow.
Yeah, he's typing now. he's loading up. I guess the Yeah. He's still typing. Anyway, I guess I'll do my thoughts, actually. And then I'll go back to Brian.
Oh, I have... All right, one last thing on that topic. What if he has to make a decision? Do I like he can't like maybe he sees in the future, but only so much to the fact that he can either allow the dude to affect Luffy? No, where he can't like he can't stop the dude and stop Luffy. So he's either got to choose, like, do I accept this false victory or do I let Luffy punch me dead in the face while preventing this guy from,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing.
I think that would be really interesting.
I think that's what Brian was saying, is that he did just enough to not knock out Luffy, but to still stop him from punching him in the face dead on. Like he held back just enough.
Oh, he held back the hit.
Yeah, that's the theory, is that he knew that he saw the CP0 guy coming, and he like at the last moment just like pulled the last clubbing just a little bit. Just
I
enough.
don't know.
And maybe that's why he's so fucking pressed right here, because he didn't know if he made it in time.
I
don't know.
I disagree. I think he hit Luffy. Now, whether this is a vision of the future or not, that's up in the air. I think he definitely hit him with some Conqueror's Hockey Club.
Definitely.
Like, hard.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, look. I mean, I think that's why his face is like that. He's like, not again. Not like, oh, I'm about to get punched in the face. No, I think Luffy looked fine.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the
theory.
I
don't think Luffy looks fine. You know what I'm saying? He looked hurt.
Yeah. Brian, what were you going to say?
Liked this chapter, but it's a wait and see next chapter type beat.
Right.
Did you say type beat?
Yeah, he did.
All right, I guess I'll get into my thoughts about it then. I'm gonna stick to my guns and say that it's not gonna be over here. I don't think that Luffy's gonna lose here. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I just don't feel like that's what's going to be the case.
I'll let you know.
You can't have every fucking all four emperors still running about in the last stages of the story. One of them has to go down here.
Unless they take part in the final battle and it's really epic.
It could be, but I don't know.
How lit would it be if Zoro gets to fight Kaido later on? Like, you know what? I'm gonna let my captain go fight Blackbeard's ratchet ass. I'm dealing with you.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I would like that.
Yeah. I mean,
for Odin,
I know, but I don't know. I feel like it's here because it has to end here. But I could be wrong, obviously. But overall, I thought this was a really good chapter for me. It might be my really good chapter of the week.
It's not mine, but it was really good still.
But I love me some One Piece, honestly. And this was a really cool battle chapter. It's on the first page of the soundboard. By the way, Brian.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
Yeah. Robot Brian runs on dial-up, so you'll have to forgive him.
Leave me alone.
But yeah, no, I really like this chapter a lot. I thought that there's a lot of like weird parallels being drawn between Luffy and Kaido. I think they're very similar beings in a sense. It's Kaido who is a little more proud. It's like maybe like a darker mirror image of Luffy in one sense or another, where they're both like these kind of goofy kind of characters in a way, but they both value the same things. I don't know. I really liked it. I also liked the fucking parallel that they were drawing here. This Kaido flashback is going to be pretty sick.
You think they're going to have oh, yeah.
Maybe not next chapter.
It'll happen, though.
But when it happens, I'm very excited for it. This CP0 guy is dead meat, dude.
He's going to die one way or another.
Yeah, he accepted his death.
He's not making it off Onigashima alive. That is for sure, guys.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, I'll be a little upset. I'll be a little ticked off by Oda.
Yeah.
We'll see, though.
Yeah, he is soup. He is fucking iron body soup. It's not going to be good.
You're going to turn that nigga into grits.
Yeah.
No cheese.
Definitely. He's going to turn him into granite. It's not going to be good at all for him. But But yeah, that's my call. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think Luffy's gonna be fine. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. Actually, I just really enjoyed this action chapter. Very well drawn. Brian, did you want to say something? Was that a thumbs up to say something? Anyway, all right, let's move on then. My Hero Academia.
My Brian Academia.
Yes.
You already know. Ew!
This is My Hero Academia, chapter 346, Super Hyper Unfair Broken Stage.
What?
Yeah, it's called...
Is that dead ass the name of the chapter?
Yeah,
Stop playing.
Look at it.
Super Hyper Unfair Broken Stage. That's the name of the pod. I'm not even writing any more titles down.
We can't name it after a real chapter.
What? Instead of stage, we'll just put the first one to the first four.
Super Hyper Mega Broken?
Yes.
We'll think about it. Anyway, this is let's get into it. Last we left off, the plan seemed to have gone off without a hitch. But not really, because Deku was actually left off of the said Super Hyper Unfair Broken Stage where Shigaraki is hanging out at.
Where they were, I guess the plan was to just have Midoriya beat the shit out of him until he didn't move anymore.
Yeah.
I could tell that's kind of what this was set up to be.
Oh, yeah.
They was going to set it on this kid. Yo, look at it, and then they was really going to jump him. I understand.
I respect
Let's just
it.
get into the chapter. Let's
anyway.
Yeah.
So, they're there, and they're just like, what the fuck is going on here? Because everything has gone kind of not according to plan. Miriko's the only one who's like, well, it is what it is. We just got to do what we got to do. We just got to go toe-to-toe with history's deadliest villain ever.
Oh, why did that annoy me? Ugh, I got problems.
You don't like it when people say anything is the most of anything. I think... when people hype up anything, you're like, really? And that's your instinct.
I'm not gonna argue that. It's just I don't know. I can't. I guess I have to accept the criticism because I can't articulate why it bothers
Just
me so much.
because I'm a robot don't mean I can't defend my manga, bitch.
Don't worry. That's probably the worst thing I have to say.
Yeah, you got to clean up your vocabulary, Robot Brian. Anyway, so Shigaraki is actually kind of trying to put together in his head what the fuck is going on. He's like, whoa.
While looking super awesome in the process.
He does look super awesome.
Man, I'm not going to lie. The art alone in this chapter was just incredible.
Yeah, he is showing out this chapter,
right.
In all honesty.
Yes.
Shigaraki
Thank
immediately
goodness.
does his decay thing, destroys a tower, it seems. I don't know. Oh, no, it springs him up. Like a tower just springs him up, and it shocks him also. Oh no, wait! It sends him flying up to this electromagnetic barrier where he gets shocked, and then Best Genius brings him down with fucking Elite Denim Fury, just slams him down on the ground, and he's like, "Haha, we've shocked you, and you can't move because your brain is fucked up because of the electromagnetic current. So take that."
Yeah, give us a little lesson about how that affects our body.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks.
Thanks, Best
Thanks,
Genius.
Horikoshi. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, so they're just keeping him up in the sky, basically. And
Even someone who's superhuman will be helpless, if only for a brief moment.
yeah. I mean, they're just,
It's true, I guess. Yeah, it's true. What can I say? Yeah.
yeah. They call this arena his coffin in the sky. So, we also get to see shots of all of the people who are involved in this. Power Loader is there along with Cement Toss. And the support girl, I forget her name. I don't know why, but I know we just saw her.
Yao Yuruzu?
No, not Yaoyuruzu. I remember Yaoyuruzu.
Oh, the mechanical chick.
Yeah.
I think I'll say her name.
Yeah, she's there too.
Nope. They just say 16-year-old young lady. Forgot her name already. Asami?
No, not
Hatsume?
Asami. Nah,
Hatsume.
Oh, Hatsune. Yeah.
Hatsune, yeah.
It's Hatsune, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh, guys, listen, My Hero Academia fans, if some of your favorite characters were Overloader, Cement Toss, Hatsume, or Yaoyuruzu, soak it in now. Because this is their moment. Right here. I said it here. I swear to God, you're not going to see any more of them in the rest of the chapter in any meaningful format, in any combat. Watch.
I mean,
that's not mean. I'm telling you guys.
Actually a top tier hero.
He is, I said I wouldn't say anything else mean. No, which is why it makes it disappointing that we're not going to see him fight ever in any type of whatever. We can't expect it for every character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, get this moment, guys. Woo! Support heroes! They count for the fight, too.
They do. They built this thing.
They sure did. I mean, and it's going to literally... I mean, it should be the deciding factor for how this nigga loses, or at least they hold him down until Midoriya gets to him.
I mean, it is working.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, he is an integral part of keeping Shigaraki in this place.
Yeah.
Who?
Cementos.
Yes, I'm along with Yaoyuruzu, Overloader,
Power
Hatsume,
Loader.
Power Loader. Oh, wait. Let's see who else they've got.
Well, the
joining
people powering the electromagnetic thing are actually Kaminari, Manga,
and two randos.
and two randos. I was honestly like surprised that Manga was here. Cause like I've noticed Manga in the background of like other things. I thought his powers is dope too. He uses automatopoeia to just like fuck people up. I thought it was cool, and now he can literally make lightning.
His words manifest things into real life. It's actually kind of OD if you think about it.
Yeah, I remember during the 1A versus 1B battle, that like the way he just like sent like a train of words just like at somebody at one point. I was like, that was pretty fire. But yeah, all these heroes are united against Shigaraki. Shigaraki tries to use his quirk again, but out in the distance, you see Manuel and Aizawa supporting Monoma there, who is using Eraserhead's quirk to shut off Shigaraki's quirks, while also keeping his eyes wet enough that he doesn't have to blink ever.
That's really smart. But, I mean, basically the purpose of them both doing that is so that they could alternate, right? Because Monoma could only do it for 5 minutes, and then he would stop, and then I guess Eraser would look at him, and then when he can't do it anymore, then Monoma would do it again.
Yeah. Right?
That's basically what's going on here, right? They're not like double downing because it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. One is enough.
Exactly. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Yes. Yeah.
Very smart. When I saw this, I was like, "Oh, that's fucking dope."
Yeah, I guess I was happy that Monoma did a little bit more than just the portals. I really would have liked to see Class 1 be in some type of group fight, some type of group dynamic fight for them. They didn't all have to get a one-on-one, but just...
Hey, who knows? I mean, there's other battles happening across the landscape here. I mean, Shigaraki's battle is not the only one. The way you're looking at me right now.
You know what insanity is?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I gotta.
Do you even believe that's going to be the case, Brian?
He's typing
that 1B that you're going to see some 1B classmates get some meaningful action.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, I'm not saying that they're gonna have like all of them one-on-one battles. I'm just saying, it's not over. There's other battles.
So I guess
happening.
Kaminari's not the traitor.
No.
I mean, this would be a great moment. And like, yeah, I'm helping you guys. Nope, I'm gonna cut my energy off and fuck this whole situation up. Right?
Yeah. I mean, no. I guess Aoyama was the only traitor.
Tetsu and Hands Girl are still hyped up 1B members as well.
Yeah.
The big hand. Yeah, Hands Girl. Tetsu's the Iron Guy.
I love Tetsu.
It's not all right. I would have liked the whole class to be involved in something, like Monoma, Hands Girl. You get it. All of them together.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay with this. I'm enjoying it as it is. As this plan is effectively working, Shigaraki makes a gross arm full of hands, and swipes it at Mirko. Mirko doesn't even know what's happening. He's like, "Whoa, that's a lot of hands."
Is that his name now? Dynamite?
No, Dynamite
Bakugo.
is Bakugo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like the shortening of his name.
Oh, it's Dynamite.
It was
something
like Lord
murder.
Explosion, Dynamite, whatever.
Dynamite's cool because it's like All Might still who he's inspired by as well,
basically.
right? Yeah, okay. That's cool. I
Yeah.
actually really did like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sees hands and he's like, whoa, I've never seen anything like that. But yeah, Shigaraki just unleashes his weird hand arm at Mirko as he says that he used to think that he was so cool, but he turned out to be quite the letdown. Eraserhead.
That's something Shigaraki and I agree on.
Yeah, that's where the chapter ends. All right. Josh, what did you think about this chapter?
Despite all my sarcasm, I thought it was a really cool chapter with a lot of... No, it was with a lot of attention to detail, and I'd be lying if I didn't say I didn't like it. You know, these are really cool aspects that, you know, Horikoshi is kind of known for in this manga, like paying attention to like these ancillary. What's the word? Ancillary detail, like these outer. I think we spoke about that with Jujutsu Kaisen too, how they take environment and stuff into account. But, you know, Horikoshi goes all in because he doesn't do it in other aspects. It's like what he lacks in some aspects, he really, like, I guess tries to make up for, like, with art and, like, circumstances. It's just cool. They made a whole fucking arena for him, and it makes mad sense. I guess that's what I'm trying to get across. Like, they were talking about the arena and breaking it down, and sure, it broke my heart knowing that we're not going to see any... I really wanted Yaoyuruzu to have, like, some type of cool fight with somebody, but whatever. Like I said, you can't have it all, but I still thought it was cool that he validated certain characters, because you know what? That's more than some other mangaka have done towards the end of their series, so I can't really complain. Man, this girl got smacked by like 12,000 hands.
Yeah.
That's rough. You think she's dead now, guys?
I hope not.
I think so. I think we just see Mirko die. I'm not going to bet on it.
I hope not.
But
man, that would be 2 arcs in a row where she got addled.
she's fodder, bro.
Hey, man, she's
Don't
cool.
fool yourself. She is. They're all fodder. That's
Dude.
really the sad part.
Nah, these are the people that are going to destroy Shigaraki, bro.
Wouldn't that be nice? I would not mind that. I really wouldn't. Actually. But we all know this is a glorified stall fest,
Sure.
which is fine. I'm not even criticizing that. But they're all gonna get maimed. He's gonna blow this whole fucking arena up, and it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna be like, oh my god, this nigga is way too broken.
Yeah. Brian, what did you think about this chapter?
I loved this chapter because it's like a game of chess. I feel like the people who should be in fights are in fights and people who aren't look like they are still being used in meaningful ways. This is an easy RGC for me this week.
Whoa.
Certified
What a shock.
RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
For what it was worth, it's a runner-up for me.
This wasn't my runner-up, but I did really also like this chapter. But I don't know if, Brian, you're done with your thoughts or not.
He's obviously a little bit limited, but I mean,
yeah,
you know, he loves these chapters.
definitely. I guess my thoughts about it. I mean, I'm accepting My Hero for what it is at this moment. My philosophy for this show is, you know, I take every series chapter by chapter because I am the unbiased king. After
And he
all.
is a better man than I.
I wouldn't say that. Don't be cruel to yourself. But no, I really did enjoy this chapter for what it is. It's a really cool action chapter. I love, you know, obviously this whole thing was supposed to, it is a stall fest, but it's a very good stall fest because like Horikoshi's putting his all into the art. It's at least like aesthetically pleasing. It's very smart in terms of, you know, the way the arena is put together. And it is greasy how, like, if things had gone according to plan, they would have just held Shigaraki down while Midoriya just beat the fuck out of him.
Like, them hands would have mattered. He would have sent them hands after him, and Midoriya would have smashed through all of that shit and broken apart. Yo, I see the vision. And I think that's what I really appreciate. Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah. I really appreciate that about. I think there was a lot of detail and thought put into this, and there was build up. We all thought that the room mechanism. All right, I thought the room mechanism was going to be a vehicle for there being split up situations, like if there was an ambush or whatever. But all that was actually a building block towards what was going to happen in this arena, and that was surprising. I was surprised, and I think, like I said, it's a great idea.
Yeah. But in any case, I did enjoy it a lot. I can't wait to see how Shigaraki inevitably wrecks this arena. And that's why I think it's not going to be just Midoriya makes his way back to this arena and then it's over,
He's not scared of Bakugo.
The one thing I will say though is that I don't know, it is interesting that the Paranormal Liberation War felt like yesterday almost in terms of this. And a lot of the same characters are now also involved in this battle as well. So I don't know, for whatever reason it feels like a rerun almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And it's not a bad, this is me nitpicking a little bit.
They did literally say this is World War II now.
Mm-hmm.
He really was easing us into that, to knowing yes, we are running it back.
Yeah. Which I respect that. Whatever. It is what it is.
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it. I just want to, same with One Piece, I kind of want to see how this goes.
Yeah, I do enjoy it. Shigaraki looks really fucking cool.
He does. That's all we need. I just need the guys that's there to fight, and I just need a few chapters stretched out of them fighting and then losing. Please don't end it in the next chapter. Please, Okkotsu, give them more chapters. They deserve it. Bakugo deserves it. He doesn't?
He does.
Bakugo deserves it. He does. He does, guys. He fucking deserves it. He's the secondary. Well, I guess Todoroki is now, right?
No, I think Bakugo's still the secondary.
I don't know about these days. He kind of fell off a cliff after him and Midoriya fought.
I don't know about that. I think everybody takes their turns being the focus character in this series. They do. I don't know what you want me to say.
This is my Todoroki and Midoriya Academia.
I don't know.
Bakugo is still the most talented UA student right now.
He better show it. That's my thing. He has not been showing that shit at all. He took a super L that whole entire time during the last war.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything important, but he took a stab for Midoriya.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what Bakugo. That's not what I want. That's not what, you know what I'm saying? I want to see this nigga blow somebody the fuck up and have it be a long, drawn-out fight. Something challenging. Yeah, you can't just knock this nigga out quick. You got to actually use your brain, Bakugo.
I don't think the fight's going to end next chapter.
It better not. No, they're going to set it on Shigaraki. They chopping this nigga right now. Miracle just kind of wilded out.
Yeah.
She had to take one for the team.
Yeah. Brian, do you have any final thoughts? No. Well, we do have a question regarding My Hero Academia that I wanted to get to. Our boy Sketchy Mike, he asks, he just started reading My Hero Academia, and he wanted to ask us what music do we think that these kids are listening to?
Yeah, interesting.
What do the characters of My Hero Academia, at least the students, listen to? We can't go through every one of these kids, but we'll do 4, and each one of us has a bonus character in mind that will cover a 5th, I guess, for each of us. So I guess let's start with our first one. Obviously, Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku. Yeah. What kind of music do you guys think that Deku listens to?
Strictly anime openings. I don't know if that's a genre, but strictly just all he doesn't have on his phone. He doesn't have music files. He just has YouTube and has saved videos because you can't get the songs. I don't know.
You can.
Some of them.
They're on Spotify.
All of them?
A lot of them.
You're right. And I actually did get a song from Carolyn Tuesday. Their opening. It's really good.
Yeah.
But it's not all weaved out in anime. It actually sounds like a fire-ass R&B song. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
Not gonna lie. Y'all should watch Carolyn Tuesday. It's very good. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I got for yeah.
Yeah.
Do I had to explain why?
No. You don't have to.
I mean, you should know why. That's what I'm saying. Do I have to explain why? Or do I already
It just
know?
makes sense.
It just makes sense.
Brian, what do you think that Midoriya listens to?
He listens to Logic for sure.
Oh, yeah.
This /quirk thing is very similar to Logic's biracial rants.
Yeah. Being, I guess, like
yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about Logic. Which is weird because I'm biracial too. Literally like him, black and white.
Yeah.
But it's like, just identify as black, bro. Move on.
Yeah. I think I think I came to a different conclusion. I feel like Deku likes him some cool indie like folk rock kind of thing.
Folk rock? I don't
Something
even know
like
what the
that.
fuck
Something
that
like
is.
Vampire Weekend.
Huh?
A little
I'm
bit of
looking that up.
Starfucker. He likes himself some fun alternative music. Although I think what you guys said also fits with him. But I feel like he likes himself some like random white boy pop.
Rando white boy pop.
So yeah, that's
182.
yeah. Well, maybe not. I feel like he's not emo enough for Blink 182. But you know, something like uplifting and peppy, kind of, sorta. That was what came to mind with me. I guess our next guy. What do we think that Bakugo listens to? Josh, what do you think he?
Anything that talks about murdering people. At first, my mind was gonna say heavy metal and all that shit, because that's literally all I think. Like, that's when I think about the genre, I think about heavy metal and all that other shit, like screamo and stuff. But then, like, there's maybe some Biggie songs he'd listen to, where, because Biggie be wilding the fuck out, man. I mean, you know, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. So I just think anything that's incredibly violent.
Yes.
Like, you know, he'll just vibe with.
Yeah.
He's like, what they talking about? Beating heads in? Yes.
Yeah. He likes
shooting niggas? Yes.
Yeah. He likes straight fight music. And nothing more. Just like
screamo.
Yeah, screamo, straight drill. You know.
I think he masturbates to screamo.
That's
and when he busts a nut, he uses his explode quirk as well.
Yeah.
He always goes out in the woods to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. I mean, I don't know if that's not safe. You know.
But Bakugo doesn't give a fuck about safe.
That's true.
He just doesn't want to get caught.
Well, I don't think he would. I don't think he would hurt the environment, bro.
I don't think he gives a fuck, but you know, whatever.
Brian, what do you think that Bakugo? I already did. I think we're in agreement, basically. But
you copped out, but that's fine.
No, I don't know. What else could Bakugo possibly listen to?
Well, I did cover a whole bunch of stuff that's not kind of fair, but you know, hey, that's how I feel.
Yo, what if he's secretly
kicking the doorway in the 4th floor? Bakugo was bumping that shit. You can't tell me he wasn't, yo. All you heard was Baku, don't hit me no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Did I stall enough for you, Brian? Did I bullshit enough for you to write this shit?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. Bakugo's very...
Bakugo listens to XXXTentacion. He listens to that angry shit, then listens to sad soft boy song.
In Juice WRLD, he compliments the violets with the soft boy.
I guess it depends.
And nobody knows.
I guess it depends on the day for Bakugo, because he's been a little sad boy every now and then. I've definitely seen it.
He doesn't seem like he has issues in the house. He's just an asshole.
His mom slaps the shit out of him constantly.
Because he be acting
Yeah,
up.
I know. I'm not saying it's not justified.
Fuck you, mom. Remember that Kevin Hart shit?
Yeah. When you go home, where you go to your
My
room.
mama gonna slap me.
Inside for sure.
Wait, what was that, Brian?
He's a little soft boy on the inside for sure.
That's why he lashes out.
Yeah, definitely. But that was Bakugo.
Okay.
Ida is our next guy. What do you think that Ida listens to?
I want the classical music route, but not just any classical music. Strictly Beethoven. Because of his more mathematical approach.
Just Beethoven.
Beethoven. and maybe a little bit of other stuff. Maybe some Japanese, folk music or whatever. They're old, like flutes and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so ignorant. I
Just
should
classical-
look this
classical
up.
Japanese
Classical
music.
Japanese music. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think like that's the easy one to go to. I think he likes himself a good piano concerto. He likes him a little of that. I think that he's a guy who has a lot of anime openings on his playlist.
Yeah.
Because, he still likes that hero shit. He gets pumped.
Yeah, he is.
He likes idealism, let's fighting love. type
Yeah,
shit.
for sure. I could see that.
I can vibe with that. He's
Yeah.
got a little spirit in him, Ida does. I don't know. Very conscious hip hop.
I just say classical because it's how robotic he acts sometimes.
Yeah, very conscious hip hop. He does not tolerate ignorant shit.
Not at all.
Not for
all
1
clean
second.
verses, never explicit.
Yeah, Brian, what did you got?
Ida listens to straight lyrical miracle, underground rappers that not a single person in the world has heard of.
Not a
And
single.
when they blow up, he will never shut up about how he discovered them first.
You think Ida would be like that?
No, how he would discuss. I think he would do that, but he wouldn't brag about it like that.
I don't think he'd brag. I think he'd just be
I think he'd definitely be like, I know, but he wouldn't
yes.
like make a big deal
as
out
I
of
was
it.
saying.
But yeah, I mean, I buy that too. Our final kid is Uraraka. What do we think Uraraka listens to? Jones?
I literally only thought of one fucking song.
What?
That if you want to be my lover, gotta get with my
Spice
friend,
Girls.
With my oh, that's Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Well, I should have known that. I'm sorry, Spice Girls and the fans of her.
No.
But yeah, gotta get with my friend. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she just that on repeat.
Yeah, Uraraka's
There's
a
no
pop
other-
head.
yeah.
100% a pop head.
Maybe a little Rihanna.
a little Rihanna.
She listens to all pop.
Yeah, she's a pop head, man. Big fan.
Maybe a little bit of BTS.
Oh my god, she goes crazy for BTS.
A
I bet.
little bit of BTS.
Definitely BTS.
Yeah, just like pop head, but bubbly.
yeah, something uplifting,
That's
fun.
easy, right? I
Yeah.
guess it's
She likes to be optimistic, and we're only basing this off of their characters. I mean, just
or like Katy Perry. That's all poppy. Yeah.
she just likes to have a good time.
I'm a lion. That's like her motivational shit.
Yeah, optimistic soul she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, pop head. There's nothing wrong with that. I've become a little bit of a pop head over the years.
Yeah.
It's a
Good pop is
fun.
nice pop.
Definitely. Brian, do you have any answer yet? Oh, he said we got to stall again.
Ooh,
Well,
well, how about I throw a little bonus? I did say I was going to choose someone else, but I did think of another person. So Froppy was going to be someone I actually was going to suggest over Oraka, just because I don't know, for whatever. For
do you have
whatever
any
reason.
ideas about
Yes,
Froppy? What do
I
you
actually think Froppy would listen to a lot of like Afro soul stuff, like a lot of like I think like Lauryn Hill or man, I wish I knew more names. Hold on. I'm stalling for Brian anyway, so I'll look up some.
I think
some
Mineta
artists.
loves Hatsune Miku. He's like very
like
much
some
VTuber.
India Ari. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some like Fantasia. You know what I mean? Or some like Erykah Badu. Just real chill. Kind of thoughtful, but also like expressive emotionally.
Yeah,
Really kind of heady stuff.
yeah, definitely.
Ari Lennox.
Yeah,
That's new.
Oh,
Ari Lennox.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know
she's
Ari
dope,
Lennox.
yo.
Yeah.
She's so gorgeous too, man.
That's the one that goes like. Sticks and stones and bleeding.
Oh, that's MIA.
Yeah.
Brian just said Paper Planes by MIA.
Oh, that one?
Yeah,
Oh, for Uraka?
for Uraka or
Uraka in this game for money, paper planes for sure.
In this game. I don't know about that, but I think she listened to some MIA. I think Froppy definitely would too.
I feel like Momo would also be a big pop head, honestly. There's like a big girly
No
side
pun
to her.
intended.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely her. We also have our little bonus characters that we've all thought of, at least one person that we wanted to think of. What was yours? Oh, Tokoyama you had, Brian. We talked about that when you were still human. So I don't blame you for that one. But Josh, what do you think that your character? Who's your character?
All right, so my bonus character, I went for Monoma because he's actually one of my favorites in the series, and due to the nature of his ability, I'm sure he'd really appreciate an artist like Drake, who also copies other people constantly. That's it. I just had to. I just used that as a shot.
That makes sense. Someone who samples a lot.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, I guess. All right, no, like I think what's cool about Drake is that like he'll steal a style, but he'll kind of make it his own, and he doesn't just take the style. He kind of he'll put people on. That's what he do. He puts people on, and then like snatches their fan base and they style and adds it to his, like Shang Tsung, without killing the person. You know?
Yeah.
But they die off slowly in irrelevance. Eventually. Yeah, man.
Damn, he's a vampire.
I love McConan. You know, I can't name a whole bunch of people, but yeah. And I guess like maybe just like or maybe DJs that like, you know, again like sample and scratch and do like different combinations and shit. Mm-hmm. Or like even you know what? He'd probably really appreciate Bronx drill rap, because the whole sound is taking like an older song or like a older popular song and then like speeding it up or like, you know, making it sound different so it doesn't sound the same and then rapping over that. So like they'll use a whole song as the beat and then they'll add like the drill drums to it and some extra shit. And I'm sure one of them will like that because they're using someone else's like, you know, expression and adding it to their own.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I started off real petty and shiesty, and I actually recovered it.
That is your continuous character arc.
It sure is. It sure is.
Brian, who's your character, and what did you give them?
I would go with Linkin Park, but I'm going to go edgier.
Yeah.
He listens to the disturbed version of Sounds of Silence on repeat while standing on a rooftop on a rainy day.
No umbrella, no raincoat, no poncho.
Face fully out. This is for Tokoyami, by the way. I mean, easy target. He's literally like, yes, darkness.
Yes.
Dark shadow.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh, yeah. That's his theme song.
He wakes up to that.
That's his alarm.
Yeah, yes. He doesn't even hit the alarm. He just lets it play as he sits in bed with his eyes open.
Yeah, he allots time for himself in the morning to sit there and listen to the full song. Day.
Then he gets up.
Definitely. Was that all you had for him, Brian, or do you have one more? I see you loading up over there.
He gotta keep his nightlight on or he'll go on a rampage and kill everyone in the city.
Oh my God, Brian, you're being uncharacteristically mean.
It's true. He can't give his shadow that much darkness. Plus
That's
the
true.
Linkin Park, he needs at least something. I agree.
That's true. You're right. You know what? You're actually 100% correct about that. My bonus character is actually Sero.
Tape guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Duct Tape extraordinaire.
Oh, yeah. And the reason I chose him is because, like, when I was thinking about this, I remember that chapter where they all looked into each other's rooms and it showed, like, a lot of their personality on it.
That was really cool and such a long time ago.
Yeah. And Sero's was, like, everybody was, like, kind of marveling at how kind of, like, multicultural it was, like, the influence on the design of his room. And I thought he was going to be, like, I think his music tastes are actually like more Afro soul, more like reggae, just chill, fun beats like that. I think he's a chill guy who likes to listen to a lot of international music, like take from like a lot of cultures and absorb them.
Yeah.
He's a man of culture. Sero is
fair. Yeah. That's you've literally said that he listens to every single genre, but I mean you explained it well. I'm exaggerating, but no, He listens to world music. He doesn't just listen to stuff from like his country, from his native home. He's like, and not just the cheesy popular stuff. Like really, like maybe the gems from
he goes in.
Yeah, from different regions.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, chill guy. Oh God, Brian's giving me the I'm about to roast Sero face.
Sero would not listen to music. He would listen to white noise, natural sounds, and thunder.
Why?
He only listens to things to keep his mental tapped together.
Taped together.
I actually like this side of Brian. We should make you a robot more often.
Yeah, man, you're so eloquent. Maybe it's the accent.
Oh my God.
I want a gentleman's accent.
I'll tell you what.
The fuck?
What started as a way to make up for a mistake has really turned into a gem for this show. I very
I'm a
much.
distinguished gentleman.
He's at 100%. But yeah, those are it for now. Maybe we'll come back to this question down the road with more characters. But we couldn't obviously do like 22 characters in a row right now. But this was a fun little question. If you guys have any more questions like this, please send them in. We had a lot of fun. These are a lot of like, we don't get to do this often. Have these like kind of loose conversations about these series. So
This is fun, man. Good looks, Mike.
Yeah,
For facilitating that.
Yeah,
I hope you enjoyed it.
Love you, email dude. Keep on reaching out.
That's fucking right, Brian. That's fucking right.
Yeah, Robot Brian loves you, dude. But yeah, if you guys want us to make questions and you don't know how, you could email us at newjumpcitypod@gmail.com or comment under any of the
you
videos.
could leave a big ass comment on YouTube, or you could leave a comment on one of our Instagram posts. It's whatever, man. We'll see it.
Definitely. But with that being said, let's move onward to our next series. Brian, hit the thing. Robot Brian. Jujutsu Kaisen. This is Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 177, Sendai Colony Part 4. Last we left
Alternative, sorry.
Oh, go for it.
Alternative title. Do you feel the chills running down your spine? Because I do.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Jujutsu Kaisen. Last we left off, Okkotsu was basically fighting two incredibly powerful sorcerers at the same time. He decided to squat up here against I forget his name right now. I don't know why, but Pompadour Man. They actually just like stop and talk for a minute. And he's like, "You want to get in close? Do you tell a kid in front of a feast to calm down and eat slow?" And he starts to talk about his first life. So I guess he was also an ancient sorcerer. And he talks about
definitely.
Yeah, he talks about how he was a moderate eater. He fought worthy opponents. He met a good woman, and he didn't really have any particular regrets.
He had an average life.
Yeah, he got kind of bummed out. He died not unhappy, but feels unfulfilled, which are two different things, believe it or not, I guess, because you could like live a happy life, but still feel like there's something missing, that there's something you didn't get to accomplish in life. As he describes it, he says his life never had dessert. And Okkotsu at that point was like, all right, we're about to get it in now. And they start like fist fighting. The way he fights is that he's also outputting cursed energy in his attack.
His name is Ishigori.
Ishigori, thank you.
I don't remember the Sky Lady.
They say her name down the road.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, they're basically just like trading cursed energy blows. I think he like even transmutes it through his back as Okkotsu kind of like bumps into it and sends Okkotsu flying off of the building.
Yeah, this was epic.
Yeah, shit was crazy.
You know what's cool? I like how Okkotsu pulled up to like close the distance, and this nigga was like, all right, I'll swing some fists too, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But it was still smart because, what's the point of letting this nigga just shoot off blast at you from a distance?
With his pompadour.
Yeah.
Cannon.
So I guess it made sense. Like that's why he was like, oh, you want to close the distance? And Okkotsu was just like, yeah, nigga, what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Punch away your blast all day? I don't got. Come on.
Yeah. They're basically like chasing each other through buildings. He comes in with this granite blast, looking all weird.
Bro, I love how after he sends Okkotsu away, like he got hit with a forward smash, just like in Smash Bros. He nigga dips. Yo, I love the art. I just really love the dynamic art, man. It's hype. He's like, he's not even saying nothing. Nigga's out. I like that. I like how they show that. How he's like going, like it's just dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, he got sent and he's on it. He's like, yeah, I'm about to follow up. And then he was ready. Yo, see how hype I'm knocking off my headphones and shit. Yo, and then he's ready for the blast. Look at that. Okkotsu's ready too. I have to get it knocked away.
Yeah. I mean,
oh, man.
That's what I'm saying. Jujutsu Kaisen has this energy about it that is just so great. But yeah, he shoots another pompadour blast at him. Okkotsu manages to deflect one with his bare hands.
His bare fucking hands, son.
Yeah.
And he instead of sending like a multi shot, it was like the condensed beam, which I'm gonna assume is stronger than the multi hits. And he broke it apart. I thought I had read it wrong. I didn't see it even on the first time I seen it. I thought he was deflecting like one of the shots, but you could see like the laser shoots and he breaks it apart. Okkotsu is not to be played with, man.
Yeah, he tries to punch the pompadour, I think, because the knuckle it's like right here. He said, "Fuck your pompadour."
Punch his head in. We don't. Whatever.
His head is up here, like his face is here. He's punching the pompadour.
I think he's blocking it, right?
Yeah,
it looks like he's
And he basically, "Are you my dessert, Okkotsu?" And then he blasts him anyway.
Bro, look at Okkotsu's face. He don't care about nothing he's saying. He's so focused.
Yeah.
He's talking and he's just like, blow, 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 until he gets blasted. He's such a monster, man.
Yeah, he gets blasted backwards. And the Sky Lady, I know her name is here somewhere. Ishigori, Uro. Her name is
Ishigori and Uro.
Yeah, Uro pulls up, does her sky thing, slaps the shit out of him with the very surface.
Yeah, she breaks the sky, and then I guess that's
she like beats people with the sky basically.
Yeah,
she explains it here where she breaks the surface like on the opponent basically,
which is devastating. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like she's like just hitting them with strong, she's hitting them with the full extent of the sky, like breaking apart. That just sounds incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like she's tearing apart atoms on them. Well, obviously not, because that would cause a nuclear explosion. But yeah, man, it's harder than a regular hit, guys.
Yeah. Well, Ishigori is no friend of hers. He shoots a fucking pompadour cannon at her too. But then she does this fucking twisty thing with the sky. What a fucking phenomenal panel.
Oh my god! I mean, even leading up to it, like. Right after she hits him down, he's like, "Man, fuck out of here! Like, get out! Like, don't interfere." And she's like, "What?" It's just like the attitude towards it too. They're like, "Oh, word bet." Like that's what Uru was like. She said, "Oh, you must not know."
Yeah,
sent that shit right back at him. He ain't never felt that before.
Yeah. So he sends that shit flying back, and yes, Josh is right. He literally has never been hit with his own technique, and he's like, "Whoa, this is what I've been doing to people."
He tells her, he says, "You pile of vomit after what is it? You're in my way, you pile of vomit." And she says, "Shut up, dickhead." And read that. Oh my god. She literally says, "Shut up, dickhead," and set his own blast back at him. These niggas is really about that life.
Listen,
they are very thorough.
I said something along the lines of this last week. This is official. Like, this is Black Air Force energy.
Everyone.
Jujutsu Kaisen is that in fucking incarnate. It's just...
take notes, guys. Take motherfucking notes, other mangaka artists and story writers. Bro, you see how Pompadour Man still has this air of nonchalance while still taking it very serious? That's how you fucking do it, guys. That's how we do it. He's not holding back. Yeah. Did he use his strongest move? Probably not, but probably because he wasn't in a position to yet, or felt like, this ain't the right moment to show this hand because I'm in a whole fucking free for all.
Oh my god, so cool.
It can be done, guys.
Yeah, Sky.
We didn't even make the joke about the you know what?
Well, nobody's really like that. Nobody's like, I guess I'm taking this serious.
It was kind of
because everyone's fighting. Everyone's fighting hard.
It's only Gojo, but he's so cool. You can't get mad at him. No, I mean Gojo who has that kind of.
Yeah,
but I'm not trying.
My bad. No, I misunderstood. No, Gojo's the only one because his power is just so broken.
Yeah, his power is literally I'm the best and you can't beat me. That is absolutely what his ability is.
Oh man. Okay, so then we come to the final 2 pages of the chapter.
I better not have to say nothing, Brian, when the chapter's finished. That's all I'm saying. You better be prompt with it. You better be prompt.
Okay, so what happens is at this point, like Ishigori is just like, I guess it wasn't Okkotsu after all. that's going to satisfy this hunger. And then that's when we get like just 3 text bubbles of what is going through Okkotsu's head.
Wait, I'm sorry. I do want to mention this, right? They have a little bit of commentary about Okkotsu's toughness, right? Uru mentions it. And in Ishigori's head, I love that I know their names now. Nice. In Ishigori's head, he's like, this kid is really tough, and I could see he's able to deal with most of these powerful attacks because of his propensity, right, for reverse curse technique. Something I still kind of have a vague understanding of, but I know it just has to do with regeneration and reinforcement, essentially. It's a healing thing, protective healing thing. But he's saying he's basically saying like, all right, that's all cool, good and all, but that's not enough, bro. You're gonna run out. Yeah, he's saying like you're gonna run out of energy, and this is gonna be over. And it's like whatever, no big deal.
Yeah. But all this time, Okkotsu just cools a cucumber, just like Ishigori doesn't target normal people, but he wouldn't hesitate to make them collateral damage.
Facts.
Judging from Uro's point total, she's probably fought only sorcerers, perhaps out of pride.
Perhaps. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to put more distance between us and the people in the stadium, but that isn't going to happen. So, come, Rika, give me everything. As he's like doing the hand thing with the ring.
Oh my God. Do you know the vibes this shit gave me? First of all, Brian.
Oh, this is it.
I don't even got to say it.
Certified RGC. Certified.
And I'm so disappointed in you, Chris. I'm not disappointed in Brian. I know he's biased to a fault, right? But I love One Piece too, all right? But bro, all right, you know what it is? I really loved Hitman Reborn until it was whack. Yeah, it happened too, in that series. But this gave me the vibe of like when they had the rings. Remember the Vongola rings?
The Vongola
and
rings.
you would see them put it on and activate their power, and it was so cool, man. He picks and chooses when he wants to really like show out with his art. This is excellent art. It's still a little rough, I guess. It's not like beautiful like My Hero Academia, but it's a clear difference in tone from like, all of this shit happening and like while they're in motion, like these. You know what I'm saying? You can see how rough everything is. You know what? I noticed when I looked at this panel, I kind of see what some people were talking about where like you could kind of like you could see she's clearly like not as detailed as she could be, I guess. I'm zooming in on one of the panels, guys, just so you know. I mean, you could look up multiple shots.
We can't show you panels, unfortunately, because of copyright.
Yeah. Fuck Suasia. But nah, man, I what I'm trying to say is that because I feel like he has spots where the art does like pick up, it allows me to not be so upset, like, or just not be upset at all. You know what I mean? It's like that trust is built. I know that he has a certain style for his fights, and it looks awesome. It's reminiscent of One Piece, actually. You know what I'm saying? It's not as busy as One Piece gets, but it's still kind of rough, and it has its own charm, and I really enjoy it visually. What else can I say about this chapter that I didn't already gush about, right?
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okkotsu's about to wild the fuck out with Rika. Yo. This is about to be crazy. He about to throw the ring of the Skizai on. Or Storm. Storm was my favorite.
Yeah.
And no, Rain was my favorite, actually. Because it was a dope-ass fucking ability. It basically
right.
neutralized people's, it either neutralized their abilities or it kind of like made them like their senses dulled. It was a really interesting power. They can't. I remember him. It's totally different series, guys. But the Storm Guardian and the Rain Guardian, they combine their ability to basically stalemate the Cloud Guardian.
Yeah,
like they could have beat him and like if they wanted to, because he couldn't move because of their combination. I just thought that was fucking sick, man.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't the combination of Storm. It was literally just the Rain. So the Rain Guardian alone, I think he could have took on Hayabara. That was his name, right? Hayabara?
I don't remember Hitman Reborn enough.
You know who I'm talking about though, right? The Cloud Guardian, the disciplinary dude.
Yeah, I know who he is.
The one, the real gangster one.
Yeah, he was my favorite character.
He was super gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Yeah. Anyway, were those all your thoughts, Josh? Or?
Yeah. Okay.
Brian, what did you think about this chapter?
Oh boy, I love a chapter where everyone is scraping and mollywopping each other like we are in a WWE free-for-all.
Yo.
I'm excited to see Okkotsu lick his palm and bitch slap, pimp slap, and Stockton slap these fools with his ring hand.
I can't wait. Yeah, right. With his left hand. Wait, it's on his left hand. He's gonna have Rika hold him down and smack the shit out of him. Give me your points. No. Pow. Give me your points. Pow. He's gonna do that for hours.
Yeah.
He's like, dog, I can do this all day. I got reverse engineering cursed energy. What the fuck that's called? I could do this shit for hours.
Yeah.
Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. I guess I'll get into my thoughts.
This is chapter of the month, nigga. Fuck that.
Well, I want to go that far.
This is the best thing I've read in a long time.
Here's what I'll say though. I do have a little bit of remorse, I guess. A little bit of buyer's remorse on giving One Piece to RGC this week.
Oh, wow.
You know what it is with Jujutsu Kaisen is that it's a really fun series to absorb with people around.
It sure is.
Because it is such just like intense, fun energy. Like you just watched a fucking street fight happen.
And then it's not just people beating themselves over the head with clubs. It's intricate, you know?
Yeah.
It's enticing. It keeps you on your toes, and like page to page, you're like, oh shit, what's about to I always go slowly. And I know I try to just look at it like panel by panel. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to take the fight in piece by piece.
Yeah. No, for sure. Jujutsu Kaisen is incredible. I mean, there was a stretch where we would give it RGC for like a whole month, basically. Like I think somebody called this on it. It's like Jujutsu Kaisen wins every fucking week.
It sure does. You mad?
I mean, in theory, I also feel like it does. But I don't know. I feel how I feel about One Piece. I'm going to stick to my guns on that one. I don't want to take it back because I do think One Piece was a really good chapter this week.
Guys, all the chapters hit this week.
Yeah, and
we got 2 more.
Yeah, this was an admittedly extremely difficult, almost no real wrong answers week in terms of manga.
I almost gave it to My Hero, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it was close, man. And this is no exception. I do want to say something about the artwork because a lot of people, there's a lot of weird discourse over the art of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ew, they're haters, bro.
Some people like it, some people don't like it. A lot of people, and a lot of those people don't really understand that, like, a lot of this sketchiness is very intentional. Because obviously Akutami can draw when he wants to. He can draw in heavy detail whenever he wants to. Even
look at that.
Yeah.
That is, you can see a clear difference.
Yeah, and there's definitely panels that I wish we weren't under the strict laws of copyright in Japan about. Otherwise, I would love to show them.
I wish I could buy the tankobon and then so that we could like if they had digital tankobon and then we could like show the images.
That wouldn't make it legal.
No, right, because we'd be sharing the
yeah. I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen's art.
Hold on. Let me ask you something. Let's say if I was to get a manga book and take a picture of each page and post it to Instagram, that's illegal?
No. Just showing it on, like, doing it the way we do as a recap show and also showing examples of it is illegal.
That's crazy.
Is I guess against copyright law. It's not illegal here, technically.
Hey, anybody listening, if y'all want to break that down for me a little bit further in a way that would make me more comfortable with it, please do. Because as of right now,
totally not
don't
Mark
care for that. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, totally not Mark went through it. His whole saga was a big deal. And ever since then, like, people have been a little more careful because it's pretty heavy. That's why we don't do it. But I wish we could because this panel is fucking fire.
It is. And it's not even this is just one of those examples because it's not like it's a little grainy. You know what I'm saying? It's a little sketchy still, but it's still done so well.
No, it's line work. It is genuinely good art.
Yeah. Like, even though, like, in theory, the proportions aren't always 100%, it's about the effect that it has on it. These sketches make these art, like, all of the art look that much more intense. Oh, man. I got to make another comment after this.
It's just like range of movement, all that stuff. Just, it's all to show of making like Haikyuu does it a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Lots
Yeah.
of speed lines.
When they're like going to get the ball from the ground and shit, like those moments, those were some of the best moments, actually. You know what I mean? When you could see the struggle in the drawing.
Well, you can kind of see, in theory, how this explosion flies out. You know, like in your head, you animate it. And that's what like this kind of art style lends to, is the sketchiness of it. You can see a lot of range of motion. You know where the hand comes from, where it ends.
And even here, I mean, I just want to make a comment real quick, like a little bit aside from the art, from the art, like, bro, Okkotsu being in the free fall like makes so much sense because of his durability. You know, I thought that was kind of Itadori's calling card, but well, it probably still is. I'm trying to feel like what's distinctive, right? What is distinctive about Okkotsu from Itadori? Because they are really similar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're both kind of brawler types, even though this guy uses a sword. You know what I'm saying? But I think the cursed energy and whatever techniques he unfolds with Rika is going to show. Anyway, look, that's what I'm saying. I think the free fall aspect just works so well, and that was thought out. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't just do that with any character. He did it in a way that makes sense. Okkotsu could take all this pain. And in a free fall, bro, you're going to get caught slipping. So it doesn't make sense to have a character that, you know, previously would get hurt by a stab, but then they getting all blasted and shooting up, but they're fine. This makes total sense what's happening right now.
Yeah.
That's all, like,
Yeah.
well done. Well done.
The last thing I'll say about it is that there's a reason like Jujutsu Kaisen is so well animated, is because of the sketchiness. You can very much get a good sense of how things move. You know, there's like a lot of impact in just these still drawings, and that's how I feel about it. But anyway, I think I see Brian typing away on there. Do you have any thoughts about it? Did you want to like touch on anything I said? I think he's still typing. He's typing a novel over there. But yeah, in the meantime, great chapter. I mean, I don't know what to say. I guess like this is my actual runner-up, honestly. Very photo finish right over there.
One Piece was great too. Don't feel too remorseful for it. I mean, you know, when you read the chapters, you took
This
away and
panel.
felt like, how cool was that?
This panel.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, what did you think?
He didn't have to do it like that either. He didn't have to do that
industry
in order to
if you
express
want
it.
to read.
Wait, Brian, do it again.
Jujutsu Kaisen is the best manga in the industry if you want to read an anime. All the manga this week had some business and confusion, but Jujutsu Kaisen makes it clear by taking away detail and focusing on fluidity of movement.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Well said. Yeah, you know, that was basically another way of what we was kind of lending to, right? Like with the art style, like he picks and chooses and he just picks right. He picks right all the time. You're gonna always have to make sacrifices with your work, especially, you know, in a timed environment. You know what I mean? We know the crunch time these guys are on, but he just constantly makes the right artistic decisions to convey, you know, what he wants to get across.
Yeah.
Look at that. Most people would have just made that shit a U-turn thing or reflected it. You know what I mean? The way he made it spin around a few times because she was warping the sky and like she had to catch it first. You know what I'm saying? And then warp the sky again to shoot it to him. Like that was, oh man, that was like a complexity all in just art.
Yeah.
Wax poetic.
But yeah, that's all we got to say about Jujutsu Kaisen. I suppose we should move onward with our next series. Brian, hit the thing. Black Clover. This is Black Clover chapter 325, Dark Starry Night. Last we left off with this was 2 weeks ago, actually, so Black Clover's back. Yami and man, what's his name? Noct pulled up to create the Devil's Playground, which is a combination of both Yami's darkness powers and Noct's Devil Union stuff.
Specifically, they're combining the Devil's Playground with because Not already had that move, right? With the black hole.
Yeah.
In order to make it like this whole Mana Zone thing. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. But unfortunately, Lucifero is too fucking strong, and he's just like kind of ripping it apart, kind of sort of easily. But
Right, like without like they got to put pressure on him, or that he's just gonna whisk this all away.
yeah, basically. And Asta and Yuno go up on him. Asta uses his Devil Union, tries to do his Demon Slash or Infinite Slash, but Lucifero does a clean dodge, I think.
Yeah, he dodged so cleanly that he left the silhouette.
Yeah, he's like,
gets
whoa.
like he's like,
Yeesh, not good.
I like this. I actually like this dialogue here when he says, "You are the most dangerous one, and yet you're the easiest to kill." That's hold on to that until the end of the chapter.
Yeah. At that point,
There's
that's
a
when
point to be made.
That's when Yami comes in and saves the day, basically. Pushes Lucifero out of the way. His World Tree Sword doesn't really do much in the way of damage. But luckily, he has Yuno there to bail him out. I think he teleports him away using the star magic.
Yeah, he does. But, I mean, his arm got wrecked before he was able to pull him out.
Yeah. Yuno's?
Oh, no, Yami's
a hand. Yeah, I definitely saw that. But yeah, they're all struggling right now. Even Noct has his arm just start to break apart just like Yami's, but luckily Asta comes in and uses his sword to kind of just like anti-magic all of the damage away.
Which was sick. His arm is still done, though. But, like, it didn't spread to the rest of his body.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's like sending these energy waves, and it's like, I guess, like starting from like the outer limbs, which make I see what's going on. I didn't realize that at first on the first two reads, but saying that out loud, it makes sense.
Yeah. Lucifero gives Asta a well placed thigh kick.
Nigga kicks him right like in the kneecap, man.
Oh man, tore his ACL with his.
Yo, yeah, he's done for the season. It was so spiteful because he could have just, he can't use the magic shit on Asta because it's anti, so he has to kick that nigga in his leg.
Yeah, he has to commit a tripping foul.
Motherfucker, hold that. And then then Yuno pulls up with his spirit axe or whatever the fuck that's called.
Yeah, it breaks on impact.
Breaks right on impact, man. Just Yuno can't believe it.
Yuno's like, damn, this is crazy. And Lucifero is just thinking to himself, left or right, no matter which way they come at me, I'll kill them.
There's also something that Yuno says. He says, the one with Captain Vange's sword.
No, I think...
okay, we skipped this before. Okay, so there was some commentary going on in Yuno's head.
Yeah.
Right? Right, because we acknowledge that Asta, even though he's in his Devil Union form, he has not fully healed from his wounds prior.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not even performing he's not at peak performance right now.
No, definitely not.
Right? And Yami he was at peak performance just a moment ago, but now he only has one fucking arm. You know what I'm saying? And they're wondering, like, can he, what's the guy's name? The vice captain. Not is like, like, damn, like Yami and Asa are the only ones that could deal a finishing blow on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
That can actually beat him. But he's like, man, Yami's fucked up. And then Yuno's kind of thinking, he's like, yo, I can't even use my abilities to support Asta. You know what I'm saying? And he's like still fucked up and hurt. That's why I think towards the end we see Yuno say, the one with Captain Vange's sword, I'm betting on him. I don't think that was like an emotional or even gut feeling. I think it was smart.
Yeah.
I in my mind, as lethal, I mean, because look at it. The devil himself said it, right? You are the most dangerous, but also the easiest to handle.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if they lose Asta, if they lose if they lose both of them, then it's over, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I guess I feel like I would assume that Yami could hold himself down better in a fight than Asta could in general.
Yeah.
He has more savvy. He's a better swordsman. He's just more grown. You know what I'm saying? I would put my trust in Yami as well if I didn't know Asta was the main character in a fictional story that I was a part of. If had I known myself that I'm in a fictional story and this other person is the protagonist that won't lose at the end, then the choice is obvious. But I think it made a lot of sense for Yuno to make that choice to support Yami, and I want to see how that works out.
Yeah, I mean, as that's where the chapter ends. I guess I'll get into my thoughts as well. I think like I think Yuno's gonna try to like fuck off with Asta and like kind of leave this to Yami a little bit because Asta can't be lost here, like you said. So I think I think like it's you basically said a little bit of the same thing where he's kind of like it's got to be Yami at this point because Asta's in no condition to fight.
Right.
So he's
if he divides his attention, then we're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So he's thinking I might as well focus all my attention on just Yami. So it's not really about leaving Asta to die.
No.
It's about saying, okay, maybe we should get Asta the fuck out of here. Maybe he could try to heal or something, and we'll just really try to give it our all.
Yeah. I think that's what he's more
fight.
thinking for sure.
With some light and with some star and dark magic.
Yeah.
Which is essentially light magic, right?
I guess.
No, that's what this dude had. The other guy had light magic. The emperor, the king of the wizard king.
No, he had time. He controls time.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
I thought he had light magic, but he also had a spell that controlled time.
No, he had time magic, basically.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's epic.
Yeah. But he's nerfed now.
Right.
That's pretty cool. But Brian, why are you looking at me? Do you have something to say about Black Clover?
Man, this wizard shit looks like it goes hard. Might have to read this shit a little now.
Yeah, we wasn't playing, guys. Every single chapter this week was really good. It had at least like a handful of interesting things.
Yeah.
My favorite part of this chapter was the commentary within Asta and Knott's head. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to make a hard decision.
Yeah. But no, I really liked this chapter as well. This chapter was only 12 pages long.
Wow, yeah, you're right. But it was a ton of 2-page spreads.
Yeah, it's a lot of action.
Actually, that's not true. It's not true. There wasn't a lot of 2-page spreads.
It did feel like there was a little more meat, though, in terms of the story and what was happening, and like
it was really enjoyable.
The rhythm of the battle. It wasn't just straight like trading blows. The actual battle was like more of a part of the story this time. As far as now shit's getting dire, things are gonna have to start changing strategically in order for the story to continue onward.
Yeah, because this guy's whipping their ass.
Yeah, and you should read Black Clover.
Who's finna be the Wizard King?
I don't know.
You know? The way he's looking now. Yami, maybe?
Yami, probably.
This nigga ass is about to die, bro.
Yami's going to be the Kakashi of this series where he becomes the Wizard King first.
Right. Why don't you relax, Naruto?
Yeah, why don't you sit down, Naruto? But yeah, I mean, you should read Black Clover, Brian. I think you'd like it, actually. But that being said, I think that's all I got to say about Black Clover. Are you all set with Black Clover?
Yes.
All right, Brian, hit the thing. While I pull up this next chapter.
Oh, good.
Undead Unluck.
This was not a 12-page chapter.
No.
This was the opposite.
This was a
21-page.
Whoa. This is Undead Unluck chapter 101, Regulation. Okay.
I like that one.
First of all, this cover page is really cool because they kept the manga paper lines in. I thought that was kind of cool, especially since like the medium of manga itself actually turned out to be kind of an important plot device in this story.
Yeah, you're right. That was really cool. That whole little saga, that was nice. That fall saga.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, this is a cool color page. I really like it a lot. He's Whoa, did I skip this page somehow?
They say, can you imagine a world without stars? Yes, it's called New York City. You don't see them at all.
No, not in the slightest.
No.
Yeah, he says, place where the words for star, commonplace star-shaped symbols, or anything related to stars or celestial bodies does not exist, nor do constellations. Up until UMA Galaxy was added, those were the rules of this world. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Galaxy was added to this world, and then the universe came to be.
It's pretty
what
crazy.
A crazy fucking series this is.
So, talk about geocentric point of view.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the geocentrists would love this.
Yeah. So basically he's like that all goes to say that Andy has recently killed the UMA known as Thirst. So the concept of thirst itself is gone. Nobody will ever feel thirst again.
Oh, and guess what, guys? It is literally canon to any capacity of what thirst is, either literally, metaphorically, artistically. Because the first page was spent talking about how I'm going to just read on my phone. A place where the words for star, commonplace star-shaped symbols, or anything related to stars or celestial bodies do not exist. Anything stellar, like the word, like, yo. So with thirst dying, that could mean being thirsty, being mad thirst over someone over a thought on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Being a simp.
Yeah, all of that counts.
The concept of simps was eliminated from the face of the earth.
Oh my God. Undead, you champion.
Yeah, he saved us all from the simp. But yeah, thirst is gone. No need for water, basically.
I like how they're just like, damn.
OnlyFans subscriptions.
Brian, could you put that
It's
again?
over.
Paying your rent in OnlyFans subscriptions.
Oh, that's
L.
done. Man, Andy just single-handedly crashed that market. What has he done?
Everyone's like, you know what? I think I'm just not gonna send you all my money just to look at you anymore. I think I'm just gonna go outside and do things and maybe find somebody I like.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be a normal person now. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just don't have this feeling anymore. I don't even know what it's called.
What is it?
It's just not there anymore. Just doesn't.
I guess I'm going to go.
Thirsty.
Yeah. Oh my God. So good. Anyway, he's gone. The concept of insects shows up. And Josh, I know you were rooting for this one to be killed.
Bro, when I didn't really think this was going to happen though.
I think he killed it.
All right, so here's the thing. I don't hate all insects, and I do respect insects. I know that. I'm going to tell you this. Insects don't destroy their home. Insects don't oppress their own people. Insects, I'm not going to keep going down that line, but they're actually really integral for the world. And, like, without insects, I think the planet would die in, like, a few years.
Kuroushi just died.
He sure did. That's actually what happened. Okkotsu didn't really blast him. He just bit his head in desperation, and then simultaneously this happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
So Andy is just cleaving his way through this fucking UMA forest. The concept of gravity pulls up.
Yo, right? Nah, I ain't gonna. Listen, guys. When we told you every chapter this week was lit, yo, Undead Unluck was fucking lit too. I really wish everything else wasn't so fire because this would have got an RGC from me.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Yo, he's literally murdering Umas like page after page, and I love it.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw gravity, I was like, maybe you don't want to kill that one.
Yo,
maybe that one's kind of important.
I didn't even think about that. Nigga, my biggest concern was Slice. I was like, wait, you're gonna kill Slice? That's your main form of combat, bro.
Yeah.
Cutting niggas up.
Yeah.
What?
The concept of cutting is gonna be gone.
Yo, like, you bold motherfucker. What's his name?
Andy?
No. The artist, the author. Yoshifumi Tozuka? Boy, you is bold. You said, I don't give a fuck. This is my manga, and I'm going to do it how I want it.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm all about freedom of expression.
Yeah.
Now.
I'll be honest. The next few pages were pretty gross to me.
Oh, but it was equally.
It was
as gross as it was also sick.
Oh, I'm not going to say
in an
that
awesome
it's
way.
Not fully metal as fuck what just happens, because then Andy, he rips off his skin, and we've seen that before. Then he rips off his muscles, and then he splits himself into 3 different clones. He makes a clone out of blood, a clone out of his own skin, and his skeleton all attack these UMAs at once.
Did y'all hear that?
This is the wildest
He
shit.
used his skeleton, his muscular structure, which is really just blood, and skin. His skin is a clone, and he sends them to fight the 3 Umas to counter them like Pokemon, nigga. Nigga sends his skin at the gravity. Gravity's like, oh yeah? How about 10 times? And it's right, because, you know, gravity doesn't affect light things that much. Like if you see a leaf fall, it takes its fucking time.
Yeah, it's too light.
I was just like, whoa.
Then he kills gravity with
just like that.
Yeah, blood. The blood clone just gets cut up by Slice, but it's made out of
Who looks
liquid.
so cool, by the way.
Yeah, he looks like a Pokemon. Honestly.
Yeah, B Sharp.
Yeah.
You know that one? You seen that one before? You know B Sharp? You know B Sharp. That's my nigga. You remember I used to wow. Swords Dance and Sucker Punch? Game over. Oh, you guessed wrong on my...
Josh plays Pokemon.
Yeah, I do.
That's my strat, bro.
I used to be like, yo, watch, they're not going to attack because they're scared to get hit with Sucker Punch. Watch me Sword Dance in their face and they lose. And then they would quit, right? Because they knew that, oh shit, I just lost because he used SD. It was so broken. All you had to do was set up some entry hazards and it's game over.
Yeah.
All right, let me stop.
Anyway.
So B Sharp carves Blood Andy up only for it to not matter.
Because he's liquid. So I guess you can't kill liquid this way.
It's funny because he's like, I can't slice your blood up, so I guess I'm going to have to go to you to go to the base Andy.
Yeah, base Andy. But he gets crushed by Blood Andy's fist. Blood Andy turns into Master Hand and just comes down on him, destroys him.
Hurakutu punch!
Yeah.
I'm doing it because Brian's not on point.
Yeah. It's too late, Brian. Don't even...
Whoa! I love that part.
Well, Skeleton Andy gets eaten, but then but it's fine. We'll see.
Because bones don't melt?
I guess.
I feel like I remember that being a thing.
That
no, because... Okay, hear me out. Another video game reference. In Paper Mario, they have these enemies called dry bones. Yeah, y'all remember dry bones from the Mario series, right? But when you use fire moves on them, it does more damage. So that, to me, it would imply that fire is very effective towards bones. But I feel like I remember seeing people getting burned alive and shit, and their bones would be remaining.
I haven't seen enough people get burned alive.
No, but yeah, when people get cremated, their bones could turn to dust. So I don't know what the fuck is going on there. I guess his bones could deal with it enough until he got to the core.
Yeah.
Spoilers. That's what happened.
Yeah. Huis is walking down the hall. Everything's like, they're working it out. The whole like apocalypse, the world's going to crash to the sun in a few days deal. But then Huis gets summoned onto the moon. And then the moon starts popping off.
She's like, yo, your man's is wilding. You need to stop him. Yeah. And I like how Juice like cuts her off. Like they have the bubble. It's this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Josh pretty much kind of he described it as just like what's going on. He can't do that. He can't do that right now.
Juice is like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. That dude that loves God. He was like. He killed his girlfriend, and God should have known that was going to set him off, and now he can't be stopped.
Yeah, he said that.
Because he can't die.
Yeah, she said that was a mistake. But as you see Andy, I guess at the core of Magma.
That was so cool. Yeah, look at the core. He's like, huh?
He looks like Coffin.
Yeah, he does look like Coffin. Speak all these Pokemon references. Let's go.
Well, the UMAs are basically Pokemon almost.
Hey, or Digimon, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you like, whatever your preference is. He comes out, he kills.
Dude, look
Magma.
at that panel.
Yeah, this is a dope
sick.
panel. This is a really dope panel.
Eat your heart out, Punisher. You wish you were this Edge.
Dude, Jesus. He is this Edge.
He is, you're right. Andy is an Edge. He's just cool.
Yeah.
My bad, Andy. I won't throw that on you again.
Yeah, basically.
Frank Castle is pure Edge.
Huis is like, there's no need for 101st loop. In this 100th loop, Undead will be your greatest threat and wage an assault on you all. Where I'm like, whoa.
Damn, Juiz, you talking to a big boss right now on the moon.
You talking
with
to the
no
moon.
oxygen and no safety around you.
Yeah. I mean, whoever this moon god thing is like, very well, then I will now exercise God's authority and enact regulations to adjust the world.
I love that. She's like, so you just gonna keep wilding and doing as you please? Okay.
Well, I'll just
say less.
I'll just I'll just use God's powers to do something. And she seems to send like a meteor crashing down
from the sun.
Yeah, and this is a thing. This is like a UMA or something.
It's somebody. Somebody's about to fight.
Yeah. Pretty cool. And that's where the chapter ends. A cool 2-page spread.
Imagine it's its son. It's God's son, Jesus Christ. No. That would be epic. He's like the Uma of faith.
Oh my God.
Actually, Jesus was a poor righteous soul. And I'm just going to say I have a lot of respect for who Jesus actually was and not the biblical renditions of him.
Yeah.
So I say that not in a condescending way, you know, but in an awesome, like, wow, you know, Jesus himself as the mini boss before the main boss God. That would be dope. Just saying.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
He's about to go out. I think that's why he's wilding right now, because he's like, man, my series about to end in a little bit. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I please.
Yeah, he's fighting.
I might not
Jesus.
never get another opportunity to do this again. Yeah.
Oh, you want to cancel me? Oh. Jesus is getting mollywopped tomorrow.
Are you saying Jesus is unrich? Sus, bro.
Is what? Unrich? No. Poor righteous soul is a word for like. He supported like marginalized and oppressed peoples.
Yeah.
That's why they killed him. Yeah. Because he preached against, capitalism and stuff.
That was in the Bible as well.
You know what? That's a conversation for another day. Because even though the words are there, what it implies are two totally different things.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not religious enough to really actually know. But anyway. Jesus is going to fight next chapter. Josh, what did you think about this chapter?
Oh, I loved it, man. I mean, it's just a fun time. Kind of in the same area as Black Clover is. But not gonna lie, man, this chapter was fucking dope. I mean, he's just slicing up Umas. He's on beast mode. And this isn't like, oh shit, they had all these trouble with Umas before. And he got stronger. He's gotten a lot stronger. And he's gotten obviously more creative. He's making clones out of different parts of his fucking body. I mean, he's ready. And now he's about to fight somebody. He's like, all right, so this is what I think happened, right? With the regulations. Obviously, like, gravity just got out of this world, slices out of this world, and burn. They're going to probably... The regulations is probably like a standard set of rules. You know what I'm saying? Like a baseline of rules without there needing to be a Uma. Or maybe just there's going to be like a handful of Uma that... maintain the balance, because he needs to cut people, bro.
Yo, what if this is just like the Arankars of the group? Like if the UMAs were just regular hollows,
yeah,
and the regulations are actually just like humanoid rules.
Oh my god, and we have a whole nother half to the series.
That would be fire.
This is just the middle plan.
I'll take it. I'll take this Hail Mary of a move of his. It's like, time to save my series for a third time.
I'm sorry, but the only way I would accept that is if all of the Arankar were just like, oh, I guess we had to come down here and fight. They had to all be contentious. I mean, pretentious. If they're not pretentious, then I won't be happy.
Yeah.
I'll still read it.
I'll read it for sure.
Look at Gravity. He reminds me of this Digimon. Whoa, what's good with all these references, man? There's this Digimon character in the season 3, right? Season 4. And I think season 4 was the one where like the humans went to the Digimon world and became Digimon themselves. They would transform into the Digimon.
Wow.
Do y'all remember that?
I didn't make it.
It was a lit fucking I mean, it was just on TV, man. I was lucky enough to watch it. Mm-hmm. They had a Digimon, man, that like looked just like... I'm going to look it up.
Yeah.
While you close things up.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I got to really say. I thought this was a really fun chapter as well. Brian apparently has stuff to say about Undead Unluck.
I just realized, without thirst, a Gravity Boys would not exist. Whoa. Therefore, this Undead Unluck chapter is very mid and low tier.
Oh yeah, I forgot a Gravity Boys died for everyone else's sins.
Is that what
We're
happened?
getting real biblical today. Real biblical on anime.
Is that what happened in a Gravity Boys?
I don't know because I didn't read it, but that was Brian's favorite series while it was out. So
that's true. But yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to say. I thought this was a pretty dope chapter as well. Just wild shit. Undead Unluck is just a fucking chaotic ass series for no reason, and I appreciate it for it. But I think that's all I gotta say.
They were
Brian.
a bunch of dudes trying to turn one of the brothers into a girl to thirst over.
That's true. Then I guess that would make sense. The concept of thirst would not even be a thing, and they wouldn't even need to turn him into a girl. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Undead Unluck. Are you guys all good?
No, because I'm still trying to look for this guy.
Well, we wouldn't be able to show it anyway.
You're right. We're all good.
Well, with that being said, Brian's still typing. Brian, you gotta be quicker about it.
Respect the research, Christian.
I do respect the research. This research nobody's gonna see right now. I'll put it up on the screen when I edit this. How about that? He's deep into research.
Wait, what? Yeah.
He is invested.
Yeah. I'll put it on the screen when I edit this. Just send me the picture of the guy.
Okay.
But anyway.
Lamau.
Lamau.
But that was Undead Unluck. And that has been our show. Thank you guys so much for listening, everybody. This was a fun little episode. A little chaotic, honestly, because we have to do a little impromptu thing, turn Brian into a robot for a minute. But that was actually a lot of fun. If this ever happens again, we might actually have to prepare a little more for this contingency plan because I enjoyed it. But I hope you guys did too. Thanks for listening. As usual, you could find me at the Chris Espinal on Twitter and Instagram, Brian at b.esp on Twitter, and at twitch.tv/itspunchline. Josh at jdcole_37 on Instagram and at nychillin on Twitter. You can follow the show itself at New Jump City on Twitter and Instagram. Follow us on Twitter especially because we do a really good chapter of the week poll, which was actually One Piece. My bad, I forgot to mention.
Oh shit, that was the audience RGC?
Certified
Yeah.
RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
By 1 point. It was between My Hero and One Piece, and One Piece won. But yeah, follow us on that. Cast your vote. I'll be better about announcing it the next time. Email us at newjumpcitypod@gmail.com with any questions, suggestions, anything you guys want us to talk about. Comment below if that works for you as well, whether it's the full episode or the little highlight breakouts we make for you every show. And subscribe to us, like, comment, all that stuff. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. Let's wrap this one. Thank you guys so much for listening, and see you soon, New Jump citizens.
Peace out, guys. Thanks for listening.
Goodbye, friends.